I think it's rightfully time we made a video about this. Right. It's been about a week since the incident with the Gaudreau brothers, Johnny and Matthew. I didn't say anything right away other than the moment of silence we had on stream last week because I didn't think it was right to. Not yet. I also didn't know the right words that I wanted to say for this. And to be perfectly honest with you, I still don't have the right words for this. I just don't understand. I'm just trying to compose my thoughts. The first time I heard the name Johnny Gaudreau was at a college hockey game back in 2012, the year after the year of their national championship season. I remember I was at the arena in at Saga Center for that game. What I remember was sitting in the tunnel where Boston College would come out to start the game and where they went at intermission. I remember, like sticking my hand down, like trying to high five players because that's what all kids did. And he high fived it. He was he high fived my hand and even gave me a puck afterwards. He tossed the puck over the glass. I caught it. To say that he definitely helped make me into a hockey fan today is a fucking understatement. He was the driving force in me becoming a hockey fan because of him. And the more I watched hockey, the more I learned about these guys and all that. And they owe it all to Johnny. And now the biggest driving force for the sport that I had, he's gone. And it fucking kills me. You know, people always talk about how good Johnny was, how he was a game changer both on ice and off. They're absolutely right. He was a life larger than man itself. Him and his brother, Matthew. And while I don't know much about his brother, I do know a little bit about his career. Mainly a AHLer, but it's not fair to talk about the types of players they were because that's not really fair of me to do. It's more fitting to talk about their lives as people because that's exactly what they were. And that's exactly who they were. They were real people with real lives and real families. It's just fucking unheard of. I feel so fucking bad for Blue Jackets fans too. Just a couple years ago, they lost their main guy in the net to an accident, a firework accident. They lost Matthias Kivlenix. And now they lost their guy who chose that city. He chose Columbus. He could have went anywhere else, but he chose Columbus. He wanted to play in Columbus. He loved Columbus, and Columbus loved him back. When he was a Calgary Flame, he loved the city of Calgary. He loved the Flames. He loved the Flames fans, and they loved him back. Boston College loved him. His teammates at Boston College loved him. His the fans at Boston College loved him. I loved him. And I thank him for getting me into this sport, for getting me into this whole thing, for making me a hockey fan, for showing me a side of hockey that rarely nowadays is ever even seen. I'm just trying not to press out. And I may not look it, but I'm devastated. And I still remember last Friday morning, just waking up to the news that I had seen the night before, which was just mere rumor. I cried that morning. And I cried throughout that day. But I had to pull myself together for the draft, for my friends, for all of you. I pulled myself together and I went to bed that night still fucking heartbroken. I feel for Johnny's wife. I feel for Johnny's two sons, two kids. I don't know if they're a boy or girl. I'm sorry. Forgive me for getting things mixed up. I feel bad for Matthew's wife. I feel bad for their unborn son. I feel bad for their sister that was getting married that Friday. I feel bad for the Gaudreau parents. I feel bad for all of their relatives, their teammates, their friends, their fans. It just hurts. It just fucking hurts to see the guy you idolized for so long. He's gone. I let this be a lesson to everyone that's watched me or just in general. Let this be a fucking lesson. Do not fucking drink and drive. If you drink, never get behind the fucking wheel. Never. Like in a world where rideshare apps are all the craze nowadays and are easy to use, fucking use it. It doesn't matter if it costs you money. It doesn't fucking matter. Just fucking do it. Or at the very least, have a designated driver if you're out with a friend or someone you love. Have a designated driver. But never, I mean ever, get behind the fucking wheel after drinking. It's not worth it. It'll cost either your life, other people's lives, or both. it'll screw up more lives than you can imagine. Like, and that man, that fucking idiot who did it, he's gonna live with that for the rest of his life. He's gonna live with that, knowing his dumb decision killed two people. It's just fucking awful that you hear stories like this. I'm trying to stay composed, but it's hard to. The more imagery and everything that I see of hockey fans around the world and non-hockey fans come together to remember and mourn. So like Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Gaudreau is absolutely amazing. I think just everyone coming together for these two fucking guys is just amazing. It really goes to show that Johnny really united people together. He really did. And the world was a much better place with him in it. It really fucking was. It really was. Johnny, Matthew, I hope you guys are resting in peace. I hope you continue to rest in peace. I just have no words. It's it's heartbreaking. If you're able to, anyone in your family, any friend that you may have, hug them. Tell them you love them. Make sure it's good. Because nowadays you just never know when it's all gone. You just never know. But be there for your family. Be there for your friends. Just be there for them. No matter what. Hold them tight. Tell them you love them. Because family means so much more than anything else. Just fucking tough. What more do I say? What more do I fucking say? It's just awful. It's just so fucking awful. We miss you, Johnny. We miss you, Matthew. We will all meet again someday. We really and truly will. We really fucking will. We love you. We're gonna miss you. I'll see you guys tonight.